Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. And we'll all hang on behind.
Oh, yeah.
Better? Worse?
Way better.
Sure. You fix your camera.
Oh, well, I
Can't
gotta
fix my camera.
I'll fix it when the other idiot's not when he comes.
The other idiot. Okay.
Sorry for the green screen in the back.
Add whatever you like to it.
Yeah,
Make it hilarious.
I'm using it for other things, and I do not feel like putting it down
His OnlyFans.
and then putting it back up. But shout out to the green screen. That thing is amazing.
How's the OnlyFans going?
It's going. I ain't making shit.
Is it like $5 a month? What do you have it at?
The Patreon?
Yeah.
You were calling it OnlyFans.
Yeah. We know what
It's
it is.
going. I just revitalized it. I started something new.
Just revitalized. Something new. What's the something new?
It's called the Snake Cast. And
The
I
Snake
sit there
Cast?
and talk for 30 minutes about bullshit, giving you guys the insight to my brain.
What'd you talk about today?
Aliens
Aliens, you say?
and Kanye West.
So is that the first time in a long time you've done a solo pod?
Yeah, it was
Nice.
hard.
Was it?
Hell yeah.
Just not having
Did
anybody
32
to bounce
minutes.
off of?
And by myself in this room.
That shit is hard. I remember when I did radio at South Plains, it was just me.
All right.
And even for a 5-minute segment, it's hard just nonstop talking.
Non-stop talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not necessarily nonstop. Luckily I got smart with it and added background music.
It's
Nice.
a good thing you're not high.
It's so crazy not looking at that.
I know. That's why I'm like, what the
hell?
fuck am I looking
What
at?
the hell, fellas? We said we were going to wear costumes. Now y'all looking
We're
at me
all
crazy.
wearing costumes. Yeah.
Your eyes just need to move.
Yeah.
Underneath this costume is the new Fools and Ghouls Fresh to Death merch.
Dude. All
It
right.
came out really cool.
Impressions. When you saw it, what'd you think?
Fucking badass. I was like, oh
Really?
shit.
Nice.
I immediately wanted it. Luckily it was large, so your boy got the first one.
But
Right?
you do have 3X, right?
Yes, I do have
Okay.
3X. Yes.
I'll order one.
Yes. Believe it
Because
or
I wanted to ask you first. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, you have 4X, by the way.
no. I mean, we could get those things, but yeah. We'd already pre-planned for 3X.
Yeah.
And we'd pre-planned for Roy to be the model. Yeah, there was a thing that me and Jen
Just an
were
improv too.
we had talked about it. But then when you got there, I was like, oh, snap. Because originally I was just going to do it at the Pirates. But since we came here, I was like, oh, snap. Let me get them to come over here.
Yeah, we did it here for a man who's not even here.
Have you seen, or not even seen, but like, has anybody said to you directly, hey, I want to buy this shirt?
Just now, yeah.
What'd they say?
Hey, I want one. I was like, well, buy one then.
Click on the link,
And I
you
sent them
bastard.
the link.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Nice.
so weird. I like not seeing your mouth move.
Is it? I do more Deadpool mannerisms
You know,
talking with my head.
I might think I'm dumb, but today I just learned how to add a link to your story.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow.
That's why
nice.
every time I shared something, that's why I never
Congratulations.
put on the link.
Bro, last year, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, you had to have like a certain amount of followers
Before you could post the link,
before you
yeah.
could post a link. And
Yeah.
it was like, oh, and then they changed.
Right.
That was like the best feature they could do.
Really?
Thank God. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I first started trying to like,
Sorry, poor boys.
try to,
I already had it.
so trying
Today
to,
I
like,
just reached 1,000 followers.
It's because you came back and won the Bourbon Bowl. So I'm talking about. Shout
I'm
out to
stuck at
Bradley.
950. And yes, I pay attention.
Hey, somebody follow my man Snake Man Roy.
I get 3 followers and lose 2. It's weird.
Do you get like a bunch of fake?
No,
followers?
not even. No, I guess I piss people off or something.
Like, I'd say once a week I probably get like 3 or 4 followers that are like bootleg.
Well, that's
See
a
my
lie because I
nudes.
did get one and I looked at her pictures and under the comments said, "This is a scammer. Don't follow." I was like, "Thank you for doing the Lord's work." I was gonna follow, but
Well, just last week I was at 990
Uh-huh.
and I had posted that old newscast, the little interview with Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
Well, then Hectic Media
They stole it.
reposted it
From
but
yours?
they tagged me in it.
Oh,
Nice.
And
At least
that's
they
how
tag
I
you
was
in it.
able to reach 1,000.
Hey man,
Yeah.
that's the importance of tagging. Like straight up, like and it's hard not to like how did you say? Because sometimes you'll see something cool on the internet and you want to flip it,
can't.
so you do. But absolutely, you got to tag people, because if you don't tag people, then there's no authorship, there's no credits. That's why I was telling you, y'all, hey, tag me in that photo credit.
Yeah.
Tag me in that photo credit, because it is a thing that matters. Believe it or
It
not,
does.
Snake Man Roy.
I mean, yeah. It's just funny when you're saying that shit. It makes you laugh.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I'm in the Deadpool suit.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I can't fucking.
You're probably wondering why I'm in the red costume.
I'm gonna be laughing this whole podcast. Even the more drunk I get, because
Dude,
this is.
hilarious. Yes. I know. I wish I had the gloves. I forgot
It's
the
like
gloves.
it's like some sort of semi-professionalism in me. Is I can't see your mouth moving.
Yeah. I
It's
love it.
fucking with me.
I love
Like
it.
we're in a skit right now.
Yes. 100%.
You're like a Lubbock rapper
Yes, absolutely.
that just wears a mask. We never see his
It's
face.
like you could be looking at him talking to me.
Yeah. Little Deadpool. Little DP.
Pepper.
Ooh.
Anyways, so yeah, tag your friends if you want to gain some followers. It's important.
Fuck your friends. It's all about you. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Man,
It is, but it's not.
dude, I'm so glad, because I didn't get to see Jen's face, obviously, when you're FaceTime, remember? She seemed pretty happy.
Yeah.
What did she say about it?
I might shut this garage. She was modeling for somebody,
Oh, nice.
so I think she was busy.
Oh, okay.
But she
cool.
was very excited.
Nice. That's
And
what's
it was
up.
cool to see. It's cool to see her face on
Yes.
her dream. Like, I know she really loves this idea.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was a demon coming out of Roy right there.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of ready to drink on Fools and Ghouls.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So when's the
God.
last day of our little competition? Is it the 20th?
I said
Say what you want to say,
I
Andre.
said I was
No
gonna
way.
go. I said I was gonna go up to Fools and Ghouls.
If I go on that rant, I will, but I will save it.
We'll go to the 28th. The 28th is a solid day, because I also have another I have like 2 parties I gotta go to that night.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this health kick should go on past it.
yeah.
No, I agree. We
But-
should probably keep
I
going.
probably honestly will not drink all week next week to save myself for Fools and Ghouls.
but you're gonna no, that's a bad idea.
I am going to
That's
Purge-
a terrible idea.
I'm gonna purge myself all week.
Can you explain to him why this is a terrible idea?
You gotta understand though, I'm an avid drinker though, so it's gonna be probably good for me.
No, it would not be. Not in
you don't
any.
know how I can drink.
Yeah, no. But I know right now, if you because right now you have a tolerance that's built up, but you go a week and you get that first sip in you, oh my God. You're like a thirsty man in
That's
the
for
desert.
people who barely drink. It would probably take me 3 or 4 weeks to really get even when I went sober for a whole month, it was still back I never lost it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just because I drink beer.
Interesting.
But I'm going to save myself all of next week for Saturday, the 29th, because it's going to be all hell breaks loose that night. Not literally,
I was like, not literally. I got to take care of that spine.
but we will be going hard that night, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Going in.
I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be so drunk. I'm going to be so moving around, dancing.
Did you ever find a gun?
No.
Okay. Bradley, do you have a prop gun?
No.
No.
I'll show you my costume.
I don't have a prop gun either. I thought I had one. I don't.
I have a pellet gun that looks like a gun,
Yeah,
but it's probably not a good idea.
the best, yeah,
But
that's the hardest thing, bro. Like even when I did because I did a Deadpool cosplay, and had to make sure that the tips are straight up
Yeah.
orange, right? Had to
Mhm.
make sure, and then they still marked them. They even marked my samurai sword. I was like,
Really?
really? What am I gonna do with this? This is not a real sword. It's
did?
a foam sword. So I cosplayed as my alter ego, Deathstroke, and I did it at the Dallas Comic Con, and they marked it. And it was just a foam sword.
Isn't Deadpool
So what
based off
exactly-
Deathstroke?
Yes.
So what exactly does it mean when they mark it?
So they put a little yellow
Just so
ribbon
that
on
you
it.
know that they've checked
So
it
they
out.
know that it's a checked weapon.
That's what I'm going to be. Fools and
I
Ghouls.
seen it.
How did you see it?
I saw Jen earlier this week.
She fucking, man, you can't trust nobody.
She was excited. I was excited.
Well, she needs to keep that to
What
herself.
was that? Space Cowboy?
Yeah. She needs to keep that shit to herself.
Yeah.
Nothing's sacred anymore.
No, we're all friends.
Yeah. But still.
I saw it. It was cool. I liked it.
Jen, if you're listening, don't be sharing my shit.
She'd be showing you all the stuff that we were working on for Fools and Ghouls. I feel the same way. So you
No, she didn't, actually. I didn't even want to see it. I was like, I want to see it for a surprise. There's our boy.
And hopefully it is, bro. Not for nothing, but
Oh, no, that's not our boy.
that is not our boy. Son of a bitch.
He really is going to be here at 9.
I told you, bro. And we're lucky if he shows up at 9. I bet he shows up at 9 faded. Not in costume, or, as Bradley called out earlier, as a golfer.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, yeah. He might. I don't know. They stopped. Are they still
No,
here?
it's the neighbors.
It's the neighbors?
Yeah, but I'm super excited for Fools and Ghouls.
We're not having a costume contest or anything like that, are we? No, it is the
No.
neighbors. Okay.
It's so weird to watch you fucking.
I feel like that's kind of hard to
judge.
Well, to judge and to like get everyone like lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that because we were trying to figure out a game plan earlier this week. That's why I saw Jen. Because I think that it's going to be a packed house, bro. Straight up.
I hope
How
so.
is parking going to work?
I mean, we'll have access to the
It's
parking
a big
lot.
parking lot.
Right. We'll have access to the parking lot. The thing that
There's that whole street.
right.
behind.
It's probably gonna end up being one in, one out type of thing. And there's probably gonna be a line. And we here in the Snake Pit Studio team are the only people that can be in and out.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
some bitch. I'm gonna be out.
Boucher?
Dude,
Bro,
that
he won the
jersey's
costume, right?
legit.
Dude, his
Dude, it's like
everything
legit.
is
It has
legit.
his last name on the back too.
Where'd you get that?
Amazon, only $20.
What?
Like NFL style, like sewed on.
I gotta
Bro,
get
can you
one
send
of
me the
those.
link? I'm gonna send it to my uncle.
All right.
We're all gonna have one.
Because it's
They
badass.
they sell this color and they have a white jersey too.
The mask and the covered face are gonna throw me off, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's happening. It's happening.
that's what
right
we're
now.
here for.
All right, cool. No, well, back to the conversation at hand. I think there can be a mutual respect though amongst people where you're letting it known that hey, I fuck with you, I like what you're doing,
Right.
we're friends, and I'm also gonna copy your idea.
Right.
That's cool.
Right.
But then there's like no showing face,
Right.
no effort to talk to people, even when you're throwing the same events, because you guys are,
Right.
or even I'm doing the same events as other people,
Right.
and there's no talk like amongst you two. Like that's when it gets sour for me.
Right. Yeah, that
And
makes
that's
sense.
what I'm like. But anyways, we're here. Pirate Radio episode.
Hey.
We've done 27 episodes, man.
Gang. Shout out to the
27
gang.
episodes.
Episode 27. No more Patreon. I'm done doing those, so we can go a little longer.
Nice. Okay.
We'll be back at season 3 next week.
Nice. All right.
Swag, what's up, man?
Fucking chilling, killing, willing, and dealing.
Bro,
You know
he
how
called
it
it.
is.
He said you would be here at 9, and here it is, 9 o'clock.
It's not
Oh, he
9.
said that. He said, "Oh no, you did."
Yeah, I said
It's not 9.
I called it. It's 9 o'clock. So good.
8:59. He showed up what?
8:57.
Have you seen V for Vendetta?
I sure
I
have.
love that movie.
Do you really? What do you love about it?
The anarchy and the destruction of government.
Nice.
I don't even believe in the government. So
The government
you
believes in you.
Anonymous member.
Yep.
Nice.
So I am.
Nice.
Revealed my identity right here.
You know, before they picked that mask, originally it was going to be a Batman mask.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that would have been interesting.
That definitely would have been interesting.
Anonymous needs to leak out Giselle's people.
Leak out what?
Whoever was fucking with what's her name?
Giselle?
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine? Maxwell?
Yeah.
What do you
Needs to
mean?
leak out that list.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
That would be insane.
But what would it do?
Technically,
Clinton's done. Trump probably done.
They're all done. What,
the
what
royal
would that do?
family
Though? What
done.
would it really do?
Just solidify what we needed to know.
technically, it's already out.
That's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It would just further put the nail in the coffin. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you.
Okay. What's up on the other side? All right. Keep your secrets. Oh, hey.
I
All
was
right.
wondering who it was.
Nice. All right. Well, have a good night. Cool. Back into it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Swag, what's the coolest thing that happened to you this week?
Coolest thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This week, I played a lot of golf. Played golf all week.
Bro, you went live. What was that about?
The live on Instagram?
Yeah.
I was just
You were just shooting
hitting balls.
Okay. Yeah. No, I liked it. I was genuinely curious. I was like, what's going on here?
No, I'll
you
never go live again if you're going to ask me about it next time.
No. Well, no,
just
because you said that you were going to announce a sponsorship. So I was like, okay, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, I can't talk about that. That's where I was. I just at a big meeting.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But yeah, I got a tournament tomorrow.
Do you really?
So hopefully the coolest thing that happened to me will happen tomorrow.
Nice. I love it.
But we'll see what happens.
Okay. Nice.
I'm just capping and yapping, you know.
Capping and yapping. I love it.
But as far as what the coolest thing that happened to me this week, I don't know.
Did you take the girls out on the golf course?
Was that last weekend?
No.
Those
No,
old
the
videos.
weekend. That was Sunday.
That was Sunday. Okay. So
You
that was
and the
this
wifey and the kids.
week. How'd it be?
No, I just took one of my daughters.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's been a good week. I've been chilling, man. I've been trying to learn how to relax, and you know, you can't give anybody your best unless you find peace within yourself.
Agreed.
And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to find peace. So it's fun. I mean, balance is so important, and so many people are just work.
Tell me
And
about
I'm the opposite of that. I'm
Definitely.
play. So now I need to work a little bit more.
it. Dude, you got to figure it out, bro. I love it. I need to get where you're at.
I wouldn't say I got it figured out. That's not what I said. But
That's not what I said.
I'm good at self-care.
There you go.
Yeah, I got the self-care thing figured out.
Nice. Hey, we agreed to stop the challenge on the 28th, right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we got one more week.
yeah, bro.
Dude, that's not
Next
by
Friday?
fast.
Yeah,
I've only
bro.
gained like 2 pounds. It's hard to gain weight.
Yeah, it is hard.
When you're trying to gain
With it
muscle.
being fat. Yeah, without it being fat.
Have you gained
Yes.
any weight?
I haven't weighed. I weighed myself, and I'm waiting till the end to weigh myself to see. I don't want to know.
Have you been getting after it? You haven't
I've been
getting
lifting
after it?
weights.
What you been doing?
You know who? No homo.
Uh-huh.
I
Well, you are in a pretty
I have a man crush on Jonathan Majors that month. Did you see the
Dude, he
Creed?
looks like a tank,
God
bro.
damn, that
He's a
motherfucker
beast.
looks like a fucking.
He makes-
I'm so excited to see Kang the Con. He's in Creed 3.
Right.
Holy shit, them motherfuckers
Dude.
shredded and just
That movie looks
200
incredible.
250 pounds of muscle, dude.
Just straight
What?
stacked.
Just you know, I mean, I
He
don't.
looks
I
like
don't-
an action
I'm
figure.
not going to disparage anybody because that's a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline. But obviously, that's a little bit of Marvel money.
Performance enhancing
It's a little
drugs.
bit, yeah. It's a little bit of Marvel money and Marvel influence to get him that way. But to be
Right.
that,
Yeah.
it's like what the?
Would you
he's like,
would you juice up to get
fuck
there?
yeah, I would. Yeah, if I
Dude.
could get the I just don't know where I could get it.
Right.
But I would.
They're getting probably.
Boy, I would be on the.
You
on
don't
that
know where
shit.
you could get it?
Like rightfully, and I don't know if like it would fuck me up because I'm so young. Like if I'm in my little later years, I would do it.
Would you juice?
Oh.
Are you juicing right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I ain't juicing. I've never juiced it.
Sure.
I'm just saying HGH, nothing crazy.
Is HGH not
Like-
juicing?
HGH is hardcore.
Well, yeah, but yeah, okay, then yeah, hell yeah.
You know, down in Mexico, whenever you go, just anywhere, the pharmacies, they sell all that.
Dang.
Sell every type of
Mixed with,
steroid,
probably
make a
mixed
trip
with
to Mexico.
estrogen. And,
every
It-
type of painkiller.
If you were to go to Mexico, can you come back with that stuff or do they seize it?
I mean, you can try to.
it's not illegal. It's just
It's
illegal
not?
once you start performing like professional sports.
No, it's illegal once you. Yeah, it's
Once you
illegal.
cross the border.
can't come-
HGH isn't illegal. It's
I think it's legal. I think so, right?
it's legal, but
Can we
once
It's
you
like, it's like saying Chris has some hydrocodone, and he's saying, "Well, hydrocodone's legal, but he doesn't
I
have a
don't
prescription
think
for
I
it."
got a
illegal.
bad cough.
no, I don't think it's illegal. It's just once you
walk.
start doing the competitive sports,
I
it's
took the
illegal.
wild.
How do you think he's doing it, Jonathan Majors?
the police?
Hell, Tom Hardy.
Well, yeah, it's illegal. Steroids are illegal unless you're getting a prescription from the doctor. Is that
Well,
what
he's
you're
not. He's
saying?
not talking about steroids.
Well, I'm
he's
saying,
talking about
though, that's what I mean.
HGH is
My
steroids.
fault. I'm saying
HGH is steroids.
Yeah,
I thought it was the legal steroids.
that's what I meant. Doctors can prescribe it to you. It's not like you
Oh,
have
well,
to
they
go
can
to,
prescribe testosterone also, but that's
it's
also
not black market. You can get it. if
Should
you
we
get
be
the-
on testosterone boosters right now?
once you're older? Probably like 40s,
maybe.
like 40s and 50s.
Take some ashwagandha.
Eat some meat and fuck. You'll eat meat, fuck, and drink and smoke a cigar. You'll get testosterone.
Sweet potatoes too.
They say good. They say liver. I know there's a new supplement company that's sponsoring podcasts right now. Like it's a raw liver, ground it up in a pill, but that's good for your testosterone.
But do you really want your tea that high? Do you know what that causes when your tea's so high, man? It causes problems, dog.
What kind of problems?
Unless you're not exercising it outright.
Are you a rage monster?
Anger problems.
Rage monster for sure.
Well, what if you're fucking and
boner problems?
What if you're fucking and you're exercising?
Bro, talking about getting boners in church.
Yeah, boners in church.
Boners in church, son.
I have no problem, man. My dick stays hard, so I don't give. Once it stops, then I'm like, maybe I need to get on that shit. Once I start losing my hair too,
you said it stays hard.
Oh yeah, man, my dog.
Even when you're up there preaching,
it isn't no problem getting my dick hard.
Oh shit!
I mean, for testosterone,
you gotta be careful when you say that wearing that uniform.
For adult females.
For adult females.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying.
But not really. For testosterone, ashwagandha is good to take. Maca is real good. Vitamin D, of course, and then what else?
Deadlifts.
I
squats.
mean,
yeah, what are the natural things? You know, like working out and shit.
Revving your car engine, going fast,
looking at women.
winning,
smoking. Right. They say smoking cigars. I'm serious with that one. Yeah, being a man.
Sleep's the most important thing,
dude. I wish I could get.
I prioritize.
Get some good sleep. Wake up with
there's a quote that says, "The starving man thinks of bread alone, but this spirited man thinks of sleep alone." And I get none.
I make sure my sleep is.
I got one. It goes, if you start the day with morning wood, then the day will surely be good.
Oh yeah, man.
I fucking butchered it, but yeah.
Wakey, hands off snaky.
You get good sleep, you wake up with the boner, dude. That's how you start the day right there.
Have you heard those Confucius saying ones?
No.
Man, Confucius saying, man with hand in pocket feels cocky all day. I love those.
Colonel Sanders once said, "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken."
Hilarious.
He who sleeps with itchy butthole wakes up with smelly fingers. That's my joke for the day. I'm done talking.
That's all the joke.
I've peaked. Did you like the Curtis Hine one? Did you really like that one?
Oh yeah, I think that dude was hilarious.
That son bitch was funny, wasn't he?
He's a funny guy.
It was a month ago when we.
Yeah.
So to clarify why I said there's kids listening, we recorded a podcast the day before Bert, and that was like September 16th. And we released it October 17th. So it was a month later. We, as in me. And the day before we recorded that one, my friend who's a coach at Post Middle School, he's the coach of the 7th grade team and the 8th grade team, said that my little brothers who play football on that team were telling him that they listened to the podcast.
Oh, nice. Bro.
So it was in my head. I was like, "Fuck, little kids listen to this shit." It's not up to me. It's not up to me to tell them. You know,
dude, those 7th graders have access to the internet.
It's not up to me to police that, but I'm just saying. That's why I said that episode, because it was already in my head. Because he was talking about how this couple brought him over to fuck his wife, or they DP'd her.
Oh wow!
Shout out to the DP.
It was hardcore.
It was funny.
DP.
Yeah, it was funny.
Shout out little DP.
Yeah.
Bradley had a boner the whole time. He was telling the story.
I have yet to see that episode, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Dude, I knew that guy was going to be funny before he even started talking.
Episode 207. This next one
I described him as a ghetto Jim Gaffigan.
He's exactly what he is. He's funny.
Nice.
Yeah. This next one with the "Don't come over here with all that bullshit." The two black guys I shot at.
Oh yeah.
I've never laughed that much in a podcast. I can't wait to share that one with the world.
They're pretty funny.
It's literally the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Thanks, Roy.
You guys are welcome when that one comes out. It's going to be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Cool. It's always nice to get different perspective and hang around with different people.
And then the one after that, you guys are going to be completely surprised by that one. That one's going to... I don't even know what that girl was. It was a girl and she was talking about Tibetan Buddhism.
Uh-huh.
And that philosophy... It was wild, but she made a lot of sense. So that one's going to be, it's a different contrast of podcasts, and it's going to be equally as good, but different ways.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'm excited for you guys
Good for you.
My boy Roy leveling up over
and it's going to be hard to, that's why I'm like, I don't know who I'm going to have on Monday.
It's going to be hard to follow that up.
It's going to be hard to follow this.
I mean, not every one of Joe Rogan's podcast hits. You know, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're awesome, sometimes they're like,
dude. Plus, you got Deadpool and Bobby Boucher.
You know what I'm saying?
V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
I can't with you right now, man. I can't.
It's happening. It's happening right now. What you doing?
I know it took me a while to adjust. I was scared at first.
Nice. I like it.
Now I'm comfy.
I like
He's
it.
not gonna hurt
Where'd you
me.
get the sweater from? GameStop.
Walmart.
Walmart's coming up with some shit, aren't
Yeah, they really are. This is old too. So
Not what it used to be. They used to have some badass logo shirts.
they? All right. Don't shit on mine. Can I just be happy?
yeah, be happy. Do you know who you're gonna be for Halloween? Or are we keeping that a surprise?
I'm keeping it a surprise.
I don't know who you're talking to.
All of you.
Yeah, I really don't know.
That's a question to the whole.
What are you going to be
table.
for Fools and Ghouls?
I have no idea, man. I want to be Rattlesnake Roy.
You're going, right? Don't be calling my hair nappy, by the way, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Boy, you need to put some
Hilarious.
conditioner
Fuck
in
you,
that shit.
I do. It's just I don't brush my hair, so fuck
You need
you.
to let it sit in there.
Motherfucker, fuck you.
What can you top
Pantene
Scarface
Pro
with?
V.
I know, bro. The
Scarface, I
was
know.
dope. It
That was
so
pretty good.
It was so good.
And you know, at first I didn't have a scar, and I went to the store at the last second, and I couldn't find the right type of thing. And then I happened to find the perfect scar.
What's up?
Put it on.
Dude, it was the truth, bro.
But I don't know. I want to be.
You look like a
I wanted to
million
be. I want to be Comanche.
bucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
do it. It might be cold.
That'd be pretty cool.
Are
It's
you
going to be cold.
Rock a loincloth?
I'm not gonna be inside. We're gonna be outside or what?
No, we'll be inside. I'm sure it'll get hot. There's a bunch of Mexicans in that place.
I'll be dancing around the fire, dog. What the fuck? Be warm.
Nice. I like it.
Dude,
I like
I'm
it.
so
That'd be dope.
excited for
I might have to
Fools and
start a
Ghouls.
fire. Dance around.
There's a few other parties that'll probably be cool, but I'm so excited for Fools and Ghouls.
Why are you so excited for Fools and Ghouls?
Because it's going to be
Just 'cause
fun.
it's our party?
Well, you saw last year. Last year was amazing.
Last year was pretty awesome.
I think it's going to be better than last year, so it's going to be.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to have you slide into a couple more DMs just to make sure.
Damn.
What are you talking about?
Huh? What?
What happened in here?
Who slipped and fell?
What are you talking about?
Hey, you're talking to the anonymous.
It's anonymous.
Who said what?
He's got.
I'm wondering why
he
you
knows-
just said
He
that.
knows all your
He's got the
secrets.
leaks.
I'll show you my DMs right now. I don't know what the fuck
I
to
have
do.
your email, dog.
Let's pull that Google history. See what you about.
Yeah, pull up this Google history.
Pull up
It's going to be a fun time.
Dude, if somebody tries to pull in my search history, just destroy my phone. Deadpool. Gets wild. I'm
Yeah.
in character right now.
Dude, I remember whenever we were like in 6th grade and we first, discovered Google Images. And you could, even though they had filters on the computers, you could put in BOOBS.
Hilarious.
Titties.
Every time.
That's
Back
cool.
when the internet was fun.
But back then,
Not
shit
so
would
policed.
fuck up your computer with viruses and shit.
Dude.
Oh, no, it was just Google. It's just Google Images. And you just
I
scroll
love
through.
when the internet was in the Wild West. It's been tamed. Kind of.
No, it's still wild out there.
Well, Twitter and Instagram used to be crazy. I used to see crazy.
They're
things.
crazier. Kanye getting kicked off. What do y'all think about that?
That sucks. I hate that, man. That
Talk
scares the shit out of me
Why?
more than because the idea that you can censor anybody and delete their life just because you don't agree with them. Granted, what he said about the Jews was horrible.
What did he say about the Jews?
He was just talking shit about the Jewish people.
Was he
And-
talking or was he?
Did you listen to Andrew Schultz? He went in on why that was bad. But the idea that you can fucking just say, nope, you're no longer allowed. JP Morgan deleting their bank account with him is.
I was not a fan of that. That was not.
That
cool.
is absolutely terrifying.
that-
Nobody's been on board with me about this. This is
Yeah. No.
terrifying.
Yeah, no,
it is
it's not
absolutely.
good.
And they kept their account open with guess who?
Donald Trump.
Jeffrey Epstein, motherfucker. So
Yeah.
so
That's kind of BS right there.
that is horrible.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck you guys. You guys don't have any moral authority to tell anybody what to do.
Right. No, I agree.
It is absolutely it is absolutely so terrifying to me that
But
that they're doing this to people. It is
That's
it's-
on JP Morgan, bro, because Kanye West is a billionaire and they've been borrowing against his money for a long
to me it's the principle that they're doing this and I'm like what if one day we say something that they don't like and then they delete the YouTube account because they can. That's
Yeah.
what that's
Then
so
just make a
that's
whole
so
new one.
fucking scary. No, what the fuck?
make a
What if
whole
we're
new
making money off that shit? Then all of a sudden the money stops coming in.
No, make a whole new one.
Oh, you can't just do that. No, man.
You can do whatever you want to.
Oh no, man!
Believe in yourself.
I hate the idea that they can just delete anybody they want. That is the worst. It's censorship, man. And
Yeah,
I hate that
it's
shit.
terrible.
I hate that fucking shit. Even
pretty
though
gross.
I'm,
Did
was
you hear
on-
that he bought Parler?
yeah, of course.
Or he's
But
buying
I don't
Parler?
know even what Parler is though. But
It's like right wing It's what Truth Social is before Truth Social
I'm on
came
Truth.
out.
Shout out to me. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Self shout out.
Whoa.
I'm on Truth. Wherever they just allow you to be you.
And touch little boys.
I don't do that. No.
Hilarious. Okay,
Sorry.
let's change it up.
I have a lot of pedophile jokes when you
No,
were
it's just
wearing the
the-
priest
It's
thing.
just the idea.
Can we pause for a second
For what?
so I can get a drink of water?
So he could take a breath, dog. He's
For real.
suffocating
I'll
in
get
I've
there.
been this piece.
I'll just keep talking. Go ahead.
Can you cut this out? I don't want people to see my face.
He don't want them to know his identity, bro.
Yeah, bro. Deadpool.
Oh.
Did you guys listen to the? Yeah, go ahead.
You listen to what?
The one with the Rogan with the guy who also was flying the fighter jets whenever they ran across the UAPs. came out this week.
Is that a new one?
It came out this week.
Oh shit! No,
so-
I gotta listen to that.
So I'm doing a new thing where I solo talk for 30 minutes, which is riff,
Whoa.
and I was talking about said incident.
Uh huh.
And one of the things they brought up that you've brought up was the ultra-terrestrial theory
Thank
that
you.
there
Thank
was something here probably prior to us, and they.
And you heard it here first on Pirate Radio. Is that what you're
I
telling
heard it
me?
from you. That's where I heard it from. And the idea is like that they might have, whatever said things are, might have engineered us, and they probably live under the ocean, and they probably believe that they live near San Diego. I've seen
What?
where there's like a big old hole under San Diego where they probably live,
Really?
and there's a lot of sightings in
They're everywhere.
in the ocean. They live in the ocean.
They live. Yeah. There's I believe that. Have you ever heard of Hollow Earth theory?
Yep.
It's along those lines. Basically, like there's a whole environment in a jungle and an ocean underneath the Earth.
You got to go through like the poles to get to them. That's what I've heard before.
That, but I just know, like, you know how just like Carlsbad Caverns, that type
Carlsbad?
of shit.
An ultra advanced life that lives.
Dude, I gotta watch that.
No, yeah, it's a really good one. And I was just going off on was I don't know what's more terrifying or exciting or what's more of a thing to think about is that are these things they call it the other or are these things the enemy? You know, like China or Russia.
I think if they were the enemy, I think they would have made their move already.
That's what I was thinking
Right.
too. But the idea that these things exist, they more than likely, it's all but confirmed that these things exist. Well, they do. They've seen them.
I have the files.
That
bet
they
you
are more
do.
advanced than the U.S. military, the mightiest military that the world has ever seen.
Right, which
is horrifying. Like it's like, what are they? You're right though. If it's the enemy who we've
Right.
been pissing off for the past fucking 20 years,
they would have just came and got it. You know what I mean?
they would do it in a swift action that we
Well,
wouldn't.
this is how you know it's not them. There's been stories
We'd be
about
speaking Mandarin
these things for
right now.
thousands of years.
They'd come after me because I talked a lot of shit about the Chinese government. Yeah, man, I don't know.
And
but
it's still early in the game.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's like say this. It would be cool to see the Great Wall of China. I would love to see that.
Yeah. You'll be in there. Prison.
I would I'd be part of the cement that they make
Rebuilding it.
to rebuild it. What do you think, Spike? That all these things we're seeing are ultra terrestrials? You think that's what they are?
Oh yeah, I think there's a couple of things. So sometimes it's interdimensional beings.
That was another thing they brought up. I was like, what is even that? That's even another thing. Like, what the fuck?
Interdimensional?
Interdimensional, which means that
Playing footsie.
You're not much taller than me. You don't need that much goddamn leg space.
I need all the leg space.
dude, Chris always got some dope ass shoes on.
Man, thank you. Appreciate it. It's Deadpool today. But
Oh,
yes.
so can you give
Oh,
us a rundown on this extra dimension? Because extraterrestrial would just mean they come from another fucking planet, right? And ultra dimensional is just they're here and there's something else. What is a fucking interdimensional? Like, how do you explain that?
So first of all, I'm not as smart as I pretend to be.
Okay,
But you've heard of like string theory and multiverse theory and things like that.
Yes.
essentially, yeah.
So what that's saying is that there's multiple realities occurring, like in the same space and time, and not all these realities are perceivable with your five senses.
Would that be like the way like other animals can see different, like perceive the
Oh well, yeah.
world?
So
like an infrared or whatever.
Yeah, the most basic example is the light spectrum.
Yeah.
And so I guess what it's saying is that there's dimensions that are inhabited by either disembodied consciousness or actual physical beings. I don't know. But they've basically mastered physics. Like, our level of physics is very, I guess, like, compared to these
We're like at the
ultra-terrestrials.
beginning of it all.
Yeah. Like, we don't understand. They're able to master the entire environment. So they're popping in from somewhere else to do who knows what. But when they're talking about that, they're talking about like these cubes that are being seen.
The dark cube with the sphere around it.
The cube with the sphere.
That's what he saw. And he actually had the picture. I sent you guys that. It was in El Paso, of all places.
Yeah.
They took a picture of it. That's one thing that they've been common amongst everything. And then another thing he also brought up was that China and Russia are also like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
We have no idea. They're also very like concerned about it too.
Do you think that it would bring the world back together again to unite against the common enemy?
If they attacked us, yeah. But what would we do?
That's what they do in Watchmen.
But
There
what would
are
we do?
engineers though. They've been here way before we were here.
Actually, you know what? I don't know. Because nobody
No?
came together for COVID.
They kind of did.
It
They pulled
divided the
resources.
fuck out of us after.
They pulled together. Man.
Eh.
They pulled together.
I think we got more divided because of COVID. But what would it matter? Because if these things can do whatever the fuck they want, there is no.
there's no stopping it.
There ain't
now.
no stopping it.
So a big fear.
This was a thing that I talked about earlier in the week when I was talking about, hey man, World War III could start at any moment in time. Might as well shoot your shot. And I deleted it. I deleted it because I felt kind of gloom and doom, and I'm not. I try not to be.
I didn't think it was that bad that I shot it at World War II. I didn't know. Sorry.
No, it wasn't bad. It was just funny because
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you were like, shout out to World War II.
What if they are? Because another thing they did bring up was like, what if they're here? Obviously, this is a very interesting time in our history, and they're here. It's like, hey, whoa, you guys better chill because we want you guys to advance.
Yeah.
To be able to do what we do, but you guys are about to kill each other.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think that? I mean, obviously they've been here for a while, right? But do you think that the government and the media was trying to pass it off as like a facade, as faux evidence until they couldn't do it anymore, and then they finally came out and were like, no, this is a real thing. It is really happening.
Yeah, and they're still gonna try to control the narrative and not tell us everything.
I think it was that, and I think it was another because this guy was military.
Uh-huh.
I think it was this idea that there's something that our military does no chance against. So they're probably like, well, we got to figure out what it is.
Right. And the only way that we can figure it out is if we get some more minds on this. So we might as well just tell the people, hey, this
Which
is
is
what's
insane
happening.
because we can't even get our minds around it.
But
Unless
see,
you
the
believe
top
Bob
ranks,
Lazar.
they know it. At the top, they know already. Like,
Did they
know
make
what?
a deal with the government and they only hunt people in national parks?
that's possible,
What?
and I think that's close to the truth.
What?
In World War II,
I think that's close to the
Eisenhower
truth.
made a deal with the aliens that said, hey, you got to quit fucking with us, but we'll give you national parks because that's where people disappear. So they're like, you can have national parks and you can hunt these fuckers that are dumb enough to go there.
Wow.
You can't, anywhere else, you can't come.
I thought it was Teddy Roosevelt that did the national parks.
No, I mean, it was Eisenhower who made the deal. That's what I've heard because Eisenhower was the leader of the Allied forces that came in contact with these motherfuckers. That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Well, I've recently found out that in the Grand Canyon, you can't just go anywhere.
wherever you want. No,
Is it because it is protected land?
I mean,
those
I
natives-
that's
guess
because
there's-
it's restricted because they're trying to hide shit.
I mean, you don't know.
would
That's why a lot of people
Yeah.
disappear in the
Sure.
fucking national. You remember when that girl went missing? They found all those other bodies. Like everybody goes missing over there. It's crazy.
With that, and then the Appalachian Mountains too.
Those hillbillies.
But
Dude, you ever seen that movie? What's that movie called? The Hills Have Eyes?
oh,
Wrong turn. His wrong turn's Appalachians. Hills Have Eyes is from New Mexico.
Yes, bro.
you
I
thinking
went
of-
over there to those hills. Woo!
You thinking of Deliverance?
Scary. I don't know. All I know is some freaks in the mountains or hills or whatever the hell. They're like cannibals. They look all crazy.
Mhm.
That's Hills of Eyes.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that the
Yeah.
one? Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's from nuke testing that they in the movie.
Oh, okay.
They became all fucked up from the nukes.
Dude, you know what? Like straight up, like I grew up hardcore Baptist, so I could not watch scary movies at all.
Mm.
Like I couldn't even watch Harry Potter. So like as an adult, I just remember seeing clips and stuff like that on like sci-fi and like, you know, the movie channels every once in a while. And like, I'd be like, you know, looking around, make sure nobody's watching me while I'm watching this. If I felt like somebody was coming in the door, I hit the channel, you know, so I never got to watch a lot of these movies. You know, I just caught like clips and stuff.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Hagrid.
I don't know who that is.
He just died.
Oh,
From
the
Harry
guy.
Potter.
Okay, yeah. So a lot of like movies are like chopped up for me. That's why I thought Demolition Man and Judge Dredd were the same movie
Yeah.
for a long time. I didn't know that they were two different movies.
What?
It's like you.
Bro, your costume is incredible.
Thank you.
Yes. I wish that was your real hair.
Your Fools and Ghouls cousins better than this.
I don't know. Because you told me what it was. This is good.
Yeah, but I'll probably be more comfortable. I mean, it's still a good one.
Did the
I
wig
can't
come?
wear a wig for long.
Did the wig
Like,
come with the jersey?
It's already killing me right now.
It's awesome.
It looks like your regular hair. I love it.
Oh, I love it too, man. That's not, I
Did the
was
wig
gonna
come
say
with the
that.
jersey?
No,
Okay.
I was gonna say you should wear that. You should grow your hair out.
Nah, it don't grow like this.
It'd be nice if it did.
It don't grow like this. No.
Can you imagine if we just wore wigs like that? Like we didn't give a shit.
How they did back then.
The big wigs,
Yeah.
getting syphilis and shit.
They had syphilis.
So Swag,
What's up?
does everything that like we're talking about,
Uh-huh.
you know, when we talk about interdimension and all that, is all that reacting at a quantum level?
I
Like,
mean,
is everything just happening like?
I think it's all just vibration and energy. And that's all I really like. Other than that, it's all speculation. Nobody really knows what the fuck is going on.
But
Do you
like,
think it has anything to
Quantum's
do
like-
with the particle accelerator?
do I know? Oh, yeah. I
Is
guess
it
When that
starting
shit
out-
fired off, I had the wildest dream ever. That's
Wow.
all I'll say.
What happened in the dream?
You remember that dream I told you about?
Yeah.
Me and Swag were in Russia, and it was like
Were y'all
a
being
very-
experimented
it was
on?
a very vivid, long dream. Like we spent weeks in Russia.
Really?
Like I would go to sleep and wake up in my dream
Oh, wow.
for weeks.
Really?
And we were in Russia. Me and this guy was like, "What the?"
What were y'all
And this
doing?
was right whenever like shit was going down over there.
We were
just
working for Putin.
we were walking around the fucking place, like walking the people. And it was the wildest dream. So like, something probably
Yeah.
it went down over there. But
I kidnapped you and we had a CIA
so maybe
mission
one day
in
when
Russia.
the world is at peace, we can go over there, figure out what the hell that was about.
Interesting.
But the CERN thing is kind of weird because they said that it drained a good amount of energy from Earth itself.
Really?
So it's like,
Interesting.
damn.
How so?
I guess just the power that it took to use that. I mean, you got to think that.
Isn't it like nuke energy?
I guess, but like,
Why did they turn it on?
But like last time when we were talking about like time travel, how it's kind of impossible right now because we don't have the power for it yet. But it's kind of crazy thing or how much power the CERN thing took.
All right.
Like just think of how much power it would have to take just to go back.
Because they didn't have Doc Brown on the case.
This is just me talking. I think whenever the CERN thing, whenever you collide atoms together, you
Maybe
get
he's born with it.
you get the very
Maybe,
basic building
maybe.
blocks of even matter, and that's what they do it for. It's like how the universe was created, because you get to the very, very even below an atom, whatever makes up an atom, they can create with the CERN. So that's why they do it. But that's why it also could create a black hole.
Have y'all seen the ceremonies that CERN?
Those fucking freaks do.
They're weird. Like
Hell yeah.
it's some weird like satanic
Yeah,
Whoa.
I
like
saw that
like
shit.
dance like
What?
yeah.
This in Sweden.
When they turn it on?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Before-
every time they do this like kind of thing,
What?
they have like a celebration of just
Well, yeah,
That's
you kind of are
interesting.
playing God when you do it.
Well, yeah. See, you know what? There's a story about Jack Parsons. I did a podcast on it actually, and Jack Parsons was a rocket scientist, and he's basically credited with founding NASA.
Nice.
And he had links to the occult and Aleister Crowley,
Crowley, yeah.
and so they were in the desert, and they were trying to summon extraterrestrials or demons or whatever you want to call it to assist them in breaking through scientifically.
Wow.
Mr. Crowley's space.
And whenever you look at some of these discoveries and you look into things and how these scientists came up with certain things,
Mhm.
what you'll find is a lot of times it was in a dream or it was in some like altered state of consciousness, whether it was drug induced or sleep paralysis, interesting, different things like that. And with this particular thing, what was he trying to do? I believe he was trying to create rocket fuel to be able to break free from Earth's gravitational pull.
Interesting.
But yeah, they were doing seances and they were doing all kinds of
That's
ritualistic
crazy. I wonder
stuff.
why they do that.
That's where they brought that up. The other night, I had sleep paralysis.
Uh-huh.
But there's been times where I think back, I was like, I guess I did have it. But most people that will say they have sleep paralysis, and because what it is your body's still asleep, but your mind's awake.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard when people wake up, when they open their eyes,
They see shadows.
they see a shadow or some kind
Yeah,
of
all the
demon?
time.
But the other night, I felt like I couldn't move my body, but I was fighting it.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get out of it. But from what I was dreaming, I remember it took a long time for me to get out of it. And there was a moment where I finally did get out of it, and I full on woke up and was like, okay, now I can sleep. And I went back to sleep. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird how there is that. But I'm not comparing myself as a scientist. But,
We're all scientists.
but from that,
Might as well be.
Have you heard this
mad
conversation?
scientist.
but from during whatever it was I was going through, I got certain ideas from just
Yeah.
creative ideas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess it's just something
Uh-huh. And
that's speaking to you somehow, or
well, see, there's this part of your
The
mind.
devil.
There's this part of your mind. There's this part of your mind that you can access. Santa
Can't
Maria.
in your damn fucking curly hair.
No, but listen to this. There's this part of your mind that you can access, and there's different brilliant people that I've heard describe this same technique. And what you do is you kind of hypnotize yourself, and you get to a point where you're almost asleep, but you're not quite all the way asleep. You know that point where you're trying to go to sleep at night, and you can kind of
You're talking about lucid dreaming?
create your dream a little bit. Yeah, you lucid dream a little bit, but you're a little more conscious than fully lucid dreaming. And that's how that's a real strong manifestation technique, is to focus on what it is you want while you're falling asleep, and it helps your imagination create it, and it creates a feeling within yourself that
Tap into subconscious.
creates it into the reality. Yeah.
well, because even through when I do yoga, you do, where your body temperature goes up and down, and you stretch certain parts of your body. But then at the very end, you do what's called shavasana.
Uh-huh.
And you just lay on your back, and for 5 to 10 minutes, you just lay there. And there's been times where I've laid there, and hell, my mind just there's stuff where I'm I don't know why the hell I thought that. It just pops in there.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
It's almost like a psychedelic thing.
Yeah. It's like you having a trip, but without psychedelics.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's the coolest thing that's happened to me, Chris?
What's
This
up?
week? Meditating. Just realizing how powerful meditation is.
Nice. What happened? Talk to us through.
Well, I mean, that thing that I sent you guys, that waking up challenge, 28-day thing. It gives you the very basic fundamentals of meditation, and it's not what most people think it is.
That's what that girl talked about. The following podcast that you guys will see.
Yeah.
I kind of want to start doing it.
The key to it, I think the key to meditation is that you're concentrating your mind on something that's one of your senses, for example. Like the breath is the most common thing. And so when we say focus on your breath, or what they're saying is focus from the second you inhale. Think about the pressure that you feel as your chest expands. Think about the way it kind of burns the tip of your nose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you're just only thinking about that, and you're not thinking about the past or the future or anything else, I don't know what it does. I guess what it does is it makes your brain waves change
Mm-hmm.
from beta to alpha, maybe, or vice versa. I'm not
I'm
sure.
always in alpha mode.
But
Wish I could.
it makes you, it gave me this incredible peace and calmness. It didn't last that long, but I was just,
Well, you were able to tap into it.
my mind was racing. I was feeling uncomfortable, anxious, all that kind of shit. And I sat down and I meditated for 10 minutes, and I opened my eyes, and the whole world was brighter. My mind was It was almost like when you're a kid. Remember when you're a kid and the world is new and it's beautiful and exciting, even though if you don't have anything going on, you're just happy to be alive.
Yeah.
That's how it makes me feel. And I need to tap
Have
into
you ever
that
done
more.
breath work?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Because me and this girl talked about this once. Because she's a Buddhist.
Who's this girl?
Who's this girl? Just someone that.
She's a
Wait,
big booty Buddhist.
Some floozy.
Just someone that.
A big booty Buddhist.
Anyways.
Pay attention. You got another beer?
Yep.
That's what I was trying to tell you, fool.
Oh, no, he's stupid.
But she
I was like,
I was waiting for you to ask. I didn't know if you just wanted one.
he's in mid conversation.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna fucking ruin what he was saying.
Yeah, but
You
he's
think I can
running-
drink
You gotta
through this
learn.
mask?
You gotta learn podcasting because you just interrupted his good story,
Yeah,
asking him a dumb question.
That's not a dumb question. I want to know.
It doesn't
who
matter who
these
the
girls
girl
are.
is.
It does matter.
Afterwards, maybe.
Okay.
But she was just telling me like the types of meditations that she does. And, you know, there is breath work. And there's a lot of, I guess when it comes to sound and like you just humming. where you-
432 hertz, baby.
Where you just go
Yes.
like that. And
Yes.
it
Do I got
does
a mark
some-
on my head?
it does something like to your chakra. That's why
It opens your third eye.
Yeah.
Holistic breathing.
hmm
432 hertz.
I'm serious. That's one of the things that I'll do when I first started meditating. That's how I started. It's called alming.
At 432 hertz.
I don't know what frequency it is, but I think what it,
432 hertz is the
I
perfect.
think it vibrates your skull.
Nazis lied to us.
I think it vibrates your skull or something because it also causes you to concentrate just on that vibration that's going on and on that same tone, and that creates something.
Let me
powerful.
break this down.
In your
There's a
mind.
theory that the Nazis knew that the perfect frequency was 432 hertz, but after World War II, everybody was like, "These guys are fucking insane," so they lied to us and said 440 is the frequency that because everything is tuned to 440,
Yeah.
but it's actually 432, which is the magic frequency that the Nazis knew about. But because it was the Nazis, everybody's like, "No, it's 440."
Didn't they pull that through Operation Paperclip though?
Those fools are the ones that created NASA. That's the one
Right,
shit
yeah.
he was talking about. But I don't know much about. I just know that
Let me ask you this:
they knew 432 was magic, but now it's 440.
Is it weird that those guys dabbled into the occult and then made NASA?
No, I did a whole
And we
I did a whole
still-
episode on that. I'll send it
I
to
wouldn't
you.
know this. The Swagadellic show hasn't been on in a while.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, the episodes are out there. The episode that's
No,
out there, you hadn't even seen it.
Yeah, those
Post that
fools,
link up. Let me see it.
those fools
I'll
were
send
looking
it to you.
for.
Prove
everything.
it.
Those fools were looking
You
for.
better
What's the use in doing the show if you don't even watch the stuff I've done?
You better send me that goddamn link.
They were
boy.
looking for. Yeah, the Nazis were in all that shit.
Okay,
They
but
probably knew all that
so
shit.
question then.
It's a
Question.
great question. You're
The
asking.
bell.
Because think about this.
Jack Parsons, look into it.
We know that there were Nazi sympathizers, right? And they went on to create some incredible stuff. But there's still all this ugly history that's behind it.
Yeah, war. Unfortunately,
have some ugly
war
history, too.
creates
Technology.
innovation.
Yeah, war
Unfortunately.
is the driving force behind technology.
A lot of innovation.
been that
The
way.
fighter jet, the automatic assault
the
rifle,
bow and arrow.
medicine. Oh, I'm talking about World War II. Medicine, all of it.
So what I'm saying is it still okay to listen to Kanye albums, even though he's talking that crazy stuff right now?
Yeah, man. Listen to what you want.
Oh yeah, just like, okay, for example, I have this dilemma because my daughter loves Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, bro.
She discovered,
Same shit.
dude, my kid has an ear for good stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she heard Michael Jackson, instantly got obsessed,
Nice.
listens to all the songs, sings them word for word.
Dang.
And she said something the other day about Michael Jackson being in heaven. And I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. but
Chris didn't like it, but it's still gonna be out.
are we just going to cut right there?
Deadpool,
Deadpool did not approve this episode.
but it's still gonna come out. So
it could come out. It's just boring. I'm calling it out.
We look cool.
it's boring because you're not under the influence. It's the same as we've always done.
No, I don't think that we talked about anything cool this time. Usually we're talking about cool stuff. Today it was
The
just
alien
like,
shit we weren't talking about was cool.
it was all right. I feel like it could have got
Hater.
deeper. I feel like it could have got deeper. Maybe I'm trolling.
Let's talk about butt stuff. Y'all like doing butt stuff?
No
Yeah.
comments. It's International Women's Day.
He don't want
Will you wear that costume while, you know?
Doing butt stuff?
No, sorry.
Would you make out with the girl in that costume?
Unless she was Vicky Valancourt.
Vicky Valancourt.
You know what happens.
She showed me her boobies and I like them too.
Yeah. Dude, have you ever told your mom that?
Alright, I guess we'll end this one. You already pissed me off saying that shit.
What? That was
Damn, you made my boy mad.
Wait, what pissed you off?
What he said.
Well, let's go back in. Let's restart it.
Hell no, we got other podcasts to fucking do.
All right. All right, then.
It's late.
We'll wrap it up.
Nah, it wasn't bad. It really
I didn't
wasn't.
think it was either, so
My
I'm
bad.
not that mad.
Sorry, I don't mean to be a killjoy.
You are, because you're not high.
We just talked about
No.
freedom of speech for way too long, but it's all good. That's
Yeah,
our freedom to
I
fucking
guess-
speak about it.
Yeah, I guess
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't connect any topics tonight. Apologize, Phyllis.
Well, when they come after you, you'll resonate with what I
Yeah,
said.
I'll be like, Snake Man Roy, get me
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, they coming after me.
when they come after us, you'll understand.
Not coming after me. Coming after you.
Yeah, you'll understand.
I'll be like, dang, they got my man, Snake Man Roy. Number one.
Snake Man Roy.
Nah, it won't happen.
Probably not.
First of all, you're a man of the Lord.
His man of the Lord.
He prepares your way before you, and he strikes
They
down your
always attack
enemies.
the Lord though, so
Yeah, it was probably just this mask. Just throwing me off.
Yeah, it's just a mask.
just quit
Trust
thinking
me.
about it.
Just thinking too much
I
about
like it
Yeah.
because I don't have to worry about my facial expression or anything.
it. Yeah, that part was nice. That part was really nice. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right, see you guys at Fools and Ghouls, October 29th.
Let Roy show you his nice Pantene Pro V hair.
Hey.
Head and shoulders, baby.
See you at Fools and Ghouls.
Later.
Fool.